So you want to be rock stars? Yes. All right, a little bit better. You want to be entrepreneurial rock stars, right? Yes. I want to be in the Inc. 5000. Yes. Can you say that with me? I want to be in the Inc. 5000. Yes. I want to be in the Inc. 5000. That's why you're here. Second best practice, go ahead and flip the page that I'd like you to go ahead and talk about, is the idea of solving the real issue. You know, in organizations, when people make purchasing decisions, at a manager's level, they are really just looking for utility. They're looking for lowest price, it's in my budget, it meets whatever specs I've been given as a part of the purchasing process. There's not a lot of creativity, they're not paid for creativity. Their window of evaluation is typically somewhere less than 90 days in length. They make their decisions along those lines. But as you move up the food chain, the ideas that people buy, the solutions that they're seeking, and the time frame from which they're going to go ahead and derive the value expand. So I'm going to tell you, if you're going to be successful selling large accounts out in the marketplace, you have to solve different issues than what you would solve for your smaller or mid-sized sales. So small folks buy utility, they buy price, they buy speed, they buy convenience, they buy quality. They buy the iron triangle, right? But what do the folks who buy the $1 million deals buy? The 8-figure and the 9-figure deals buy? Those folks buy only 3 things. They buy time, they buy money, and they buy risk. Time, money, and risk. Retailers are no longer retailers and grocers are no longer grocers. They are all real estate agents now. Do you know what I mean? They're responsible for dollars per square foot of revenue and margin generated over certain cycle periods. Typically 1 week in grocery and 1 month in retail, and then quarterly sales, and they roll up from there. We would go in and we would talk about time. What is the velocity with which the number of units on any pegboard inside of any refrigerated case would move out from that case so that that velocity would be kept up? Money. How much margin per unit would be generated over what period of time inside of that, and what programs would support it? And risk. His risk measurement was how many weeks from the moment that I go ahead and put your product on the shelf will it take until your product matches the sales of the prior product? Because that's the dip in revenues and margin. That's my risk. That's what I have to eat. And your largest clients don't care about the quality, the service, and sometimes even the price of your product or service. What they care about is their issues, their business issues of time, money, and risk. How are you translating your business issues and your business value into their time, money, and risk?